The Dutch are famous for many things, including their tulips, wooden clogs, affinity for cheese, windmills, and the oldest stock exchange in Europe. But one of their most endearing qualities is they're always willing to help visitors feel right at home. And what better way to do this than by showing visitors around their glorious country? From picturesque villages and charming canals to trendy cities and gorgeous landscapes, this country has something for everyone. So if you're looking for European vacation destinations that blends off the beaten path with modern marvels and unique culture, be sure to add the Netherlands to your list. In this video, I'm going to show you the 10 best places in the Netherlands that are perfect for a day trip or weekend getaway. Hello and welcome, it's me, James, and in this video we're going to take a look at 10 of the most beautiful and iconic destinations in the Netherlands. I'll be giving you some tips on how to make your time even more enjoyable if you decide to visit some of these amazing places. Make sure to subscribe to the VIA Travelers YouTube channel to get these amazing travel video updates right when they go live. Just click that shiny red subscribe button below. Now, let's get into our favourite places to visit in the Netherlands. The Keukenhof is a lovely botanical garden in the lively Dutch city of Lees. A trip to the Netherlands isn't complete without visiting this quintessentially Dutch attraction. Also known as the Garden of Europe or Flower City, it's the world's largest flower garden, and is just as often referred to as such in place of its name. This 32-hectare park is famous for its spectacular blooms. It operates only during the spring, when about 7 million tulips bloom, making it a colourful and movingly beautiful experience. The historic town of Rotterdam is one of the most vibrant and exciting cities in the Netherlands. It's known for its contrast of old and cutting-edge architecture, trendy nightlife, and delicious food scene. Rotterdam was founded in the mid-13th century as a fishing town, and rapidly grew into a prosperous city. By the early 20th century, it was one of the most important commercial ports in the world. Due to its significance, Rotterdam was hotly contested and heavily damaged during World War II, meaning much of the city had to be rebuilt. This led to a period of great innovation in architecture, and Rotterdam is now known for its unique and often controversial buildings. Today, Rotterdam is a lively and cosmopolitan city catering to all sorts. It's home to some of the best restaurants in the Netherlands, and its vibrant nightlife is legendary. There are also plenty of cultural attractions, from museums to theatres. There's always something to do in Rotterdam, so you'll never find yourself bored. Some of the city's top attractions include the Erasmus Bridge, the Cube Houses, and the Markthal. Alkmaar is a beautiful town near the capital city of Amsterdam that's well worth a visit. We've spent quite a bit of time here, which you can check out in another one of our videos. The town has a long and fascinating history. It was first settled by the Frisians in the 7th century, and over the years it has been ruled by the Spanish, the French, the Nazis, and of course, the Dutch. Today it's a popular tourist destination thanks to its old world charm and its well-preserved historical buildings and traditions. This lovely town is home to scenic canals, magnificent old buildings, and its ancient and thriving cheese market, which I've harped on about before. So, if you're looking for a charming European town to explore, be sure to add Alkmaar to your list. The Dutch capital of Amsterdam is a must-visit destination in Europe for any traveller. Amsterdam is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, and for good reason. This fascinating city is home to a rich history, interesting architecture, and a nightlife that has few rivals anywhere in the world. Amsterdammers are famously friendly folks, and they certainly know how to have a good time. Amsterdam is primarily known for its canals, lined with charming old buildings and bicycles. Be sure to watch our Amsterdam Canal Cruise Tour video if you want to see why the canals of Amsterdam are so special. This vibrant, joyful city is home to a wealth of interesting, famous attractions, including the Anne Frank House, the Rijksmuseum, and the Van Gogh Museum. But it's not all history and high culture. Amsterdam is also home to the Heineken Experience, the Sex Museum, and some of the most banging nightclubs on the planet. Beyond this, Amsterdam is a great city for people who love the outdoors. The city is home to several legendary parks, places to enjoy a good stroll, and even places to kayak. The Hague is another one of the most popular places to visit in the Netherlands. The city is home to the Dutch Parliament, as well as a number of important international organisations like the International Court of Justice and the International Criminal Court. The Hague is also known for its beautiful architecture, lovely canals, and trendy restaurants and bars. A must-see is the magnificent Binnenhof complex in The Hague. a grand ancient structure and one of the country's most famous landmarks. It's also known as Het Binnenhof, or Inner Court Hall of Knights, named after its inner courtyard. The Binnenhof has long served as the country's political nerve centre for centuries, and does so to this day. It's a meeting place for members of Dutch Parliament, as well as the office of the Prime Minister. Kinderdijk is a village in the Netherlands famous for its stunning collection of historic windmills, most originating from the 18th century, designed to help manage water levels around the village. Today, the village is a popular tourist attraction and designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997. The windmills at Kinderdijk are a must-see for any visitor to the Netherlands. These stunning mills offer beautiful views of the surrounding countryside, and they also demonstrate how the Dutch have controlled and used their amazing waterworks for centuries. Located just a few miles outside of Amsterdam, Haarlem is a charming Dutch town that's ideal for day trips from the capital. With its narrow streets, quaint canals, and impressive architecture, a day in Haarlem feels like taking a step back in time. Haarlem is one of the oldest cities in the Netherlands, dating back to at least the 10th century. Over the centuries, it's been ruled by the Dutch and Spanish, and has played a significant role in both Dutch and European history. Today, Haarlem is a popular tourist destination thanks to its charming old-world atmosphere and its many historical attractions, including the Tailors Museum, the oldest museum in the Netherlands, and the Grote Kerk, the largest church in Haarlem. There's also plenty to see and do in Haarlem, from visiting the city's many museums to taking a stroll through its beautiful botanical gardens. Utrecht is another city well known for its beautiful canals and charming architecture. In fact, it's often referred to as the City of Canals. But there's much more to Utrecht than its waterways. The city is also home to a lively culture and some excellent restaurants. It was originally founded by the Romans in the year 47 AD, and like many Dutch cities, it has been ruled by a variety of different nations and empires over the centuries. Utrecht is home to a large number of colleges and universities, which makes it a popular destination for students. In fact, the city is sometimes referred to as the student capital of the Netherlands. Utrecht University is the largest and most famous institution of higher education in the city. Other notable schools include the Hoge School Utrecht and the Rijksmuseum Utrecht. So, if you're looking for a college town with vibrant nightlife and plenty of things to do outside of typical Amsterdam, look no further. Texel Island is one of the most beautiful places in the Netherlands, and it's definitely worth a visit. It's known for its stunning natural scenery consisting of rolling hills, sandy beaches, and dense forests. There are plenty of quaint villages and charming canals to explore too. Texel Island is a beloved Dutch weekend getaway destination from Amsterdam, and locals and visitors alike flock to the island in the summer months. The island is also known for its beautiful beaches, and there are plenty of them to choose from. Some of the best beaches on the island include De Keukenhof, De Waal, and Alderschild. De Keukenhof is a popular family beach, with a wide range of activities available including windsurfing, kiteboarding, and sailing. De Waal is a more secluded beach that's perfect for a romantic getaway, and Alderschild is great for fishing and swimming. The Hoge Veluwe National Park is a beautiful nature reserve in the central Netherlands. It's famous for its stunning landscapes, picturesque hills, verdant forests, and tranquil canals. If you're a fan of wildlife, you'll be thrilled to know that the park is home to a variety of animals, including deer, foxes, and wild boar. From Amsterdam, you can take a train to access the park. The journey will take about an hour and a half, so be sure to bring a book or something to keep you occupied. You may recognize a few landscapes while you're at the park, as it's known to be the inspiration of several masterpieces from the legendary Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh. It's a shame most people only think about Amsterdam when they hear the Netherlands, but the Netherlands is a beautiful country with plenty to offer tourists and continues to be vastly underrated to visit. Whether you're looking for charming villages, trendy cities, or gorgeous landscapes, you'll find it all here, accompanied by the ever-delightful hospitality of the Dutch. So, if you're planning a European vacation this year, be sure to add the Netherlands to your visit. So long from Via Travellers. Cheerio!